Huge news in the world of GAA with the news that the GAA have parted ways with Sky TV. It ends a 9-year partnership between the broadcast company and the association, and it throws into question who's going to be carrying all those games in 2023. So it had been believed that it was discussions going for a new 5-year extension to that deal that had run since 2014. But that seems to have come a cropper. And I see that Colin Keys in the independent.ie, he's talking about how Sky were keen to keep it go for 5 years and wanted to incorporate up to 16 league games, but that didn't work out. And they also wanted to broadcast up to 16 games as part of their next agreement, which will run from 2023 to 2027. Sky Ireland Chief Executive JD Buckley, he confirmed the end of the partnership in a statement this afternoon. He said, despite our participation in the broadcast rights bidding process, lengthy negotiations and a strong willingness on both sides to continue our partnership, Sky and the GAA have been unable to reach a renewal agreement. A factor in this decision has been the new shortened GAA season and its knock-on impact on the number of games Sky Sports wanted to broadcast. We came on board as official GAA broadcast partner in 2014, and since then we've made significant investment in GAA, from grassroots initiatives and youth forums to marketing initiatives and our sponsorship of the annual GAA Development Conference. During that time, our broadcast partnership also brought GAA to new international audiences, driving growth in support. Over the past 8 years, Sky Sports GAA have raised the bar by delivering modern, alternative coverage and analysis of the GAA Championships, giving viewers greater choice. Our coverage was made possible by exceptionally talented and professional people, both in front of and behind the camera. I want to take this opportunity to thank them for their outstanding contributions. I'd also like to thank Uachtaráin, Cumann Lucas Gael, Larry McCarthy, GAA Commercial Director Peter McKenna, and the wider GAA team for their support throughout our partnership. Both parties are committed to identifying future partnership opportunities. So it's obviously that throws everything into disarray in terms of what's going to happen next and who will be the rights holders next time out. I mean, in the past, before the initial Sky TV deal was signed in 2014, April 2014, and there was a huge furore at the time, because this is the first time that GAA went behind the paywall. Before that, it was TV3 and Airsport, which was formerly known as Setanta Sports. Perhaps this will bring BBC into line. Maybe TG Carroll will be stepping up and do some championship. Maybe Virgin Media would also come into the conversation. But actually, interestingly, at the start of 2021, the GAA Commercial Director McKenna, who was mentioned earlier in JD Buckley's statement, he spoke of another big name provider that could be a potential avenue. And at the time, he said new players such as Amazon, who've been covering some Premier League action in the UK of late, may be interested in getting involved in the next round of broadcast rights when the current deal expires at the end of this year. At that stage, he was talking about 2021, and because of the pandemic, it rolled on into 2022. That was the easiest thing to do at the time. And he said there are some positives in the media rights landscape. Streaming and digitization are going to be a bigger part of the contracts. The importance of sport in a national broadcast sense is far more important now when you see what other content is available and where it is available. We certainly got huge support from TG Carroll and RT in allowing streaming to occur. This was during lockdown, even though it was contrary to the contracts we had with them. We have a very good product that will have a very healthy discussion with the existing partners, but there are newcomers coming into that frame too, like Amazon, for example. And it's interesting that Sky Sports talked about the condensed season as being a factor there, and you just wonder how many issues that caused with the GAA and indeed with sponsors across the board who are thinking we'd like that window of sponsorship to last a little bit longer. I suppose another thing is it just makes you wonder, would GAA look at doing their own GAA TV type thing, or if that is feasible for them with the amount of money it would cost to do it. So that's the latest news, the GAA and Sky Sports parting ways. Just a reminder, we've got the OurGame coaching clinic coming up this Monday, Bank Holiday Monday, in Moneygall. Niall Moore and Paddy Stapleton and Eddie Brennan are going to be there, giving all sorts of coaching tips to aspiring hurling managers and coaches of all ages and levels, and that also includes camogie. And if you're a big ball enthusiast and looking to get tips there, you might consider the one that we've got coming up in St. Gall's in Belfast this Saturday at 10 a.m. Malachy O'Rourke, Peter Donnelly and Conleth Gilligan.